So Jordan Brand has released their spring sneakers for 2022. So you know it's only right that we go over the shoes and I give you guys my initial first thoughts. So in today's video, we're going to be covering 15 different sneakers set to release this spring. And if you guys didn't know by now, my name is DJ and this is the DNA show. So just off of a quick glance on Instagram that I saw earlier today, I saw there were going to be a lot of Jordan 1s, 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s, 9s, 13s. And one major shoe that caught my eye is the Air Jordan 12 Playoff. We haven't seen this sneaker retro since 2012, and it's been over 25 years since the OG came out. And looking at the official blog post from the Nike website, the Playoff 12 originally debuted in Cleveland at All-Star Weekend back in 1997. So Jordan Brand felt like it was only right to release the Playoff 12 on All-Star Weekend in 2022 in Cleveland. So just thinking about that alone, with the OG coming out and 25 years later seeing it drop in Cleveland again, I think that was some clever thinking. But at the end of the day, I just want to get the shoe. So with the Playoff 12 in particular, prepare yourselves for a February release during All-Star Weekend. Now with the rest of the shoes on the list, I did see some dates and everything like that, but everything wasn't 100% accurate, and we know there's always a bunch of pushbacks and everything like that that's going on with the releases these days. So what we're gonna do is go through the list of sneakers. I'm not gonna have exact release dates for you guys, but I'll try to get more information down below in the description as the video progresses and we see new release dates come up, and then in the future we'll drop more videos giving you guys information when and where and how to cop and all those other fancy things. But with all that being said, let's go ahead and get to this list. Starting with sneaker number 1, we have the University Gold Air Jordan 13. Very similar to the Cherry 13 with a different twist with the yellow on the back. Honestly, this could be a PE. I like the simple color blocking when it comes to Jordan 13s like this, and I think this is a really dope and clean shoe. Obviously it's not going to mix with everybody's outfits, and some people don't want to wear that bright yellow with the white and everything like that, so I can understand why the whole crowd won't like the shoe. But overall, I think it's going to be a solid and a pretty easy cop. Retail is probably going to be $200 because I think they're inflating the price just a little bit. Typically they're like $190, so they'll probably be like $200 or $210 in the future is my guess. I think it's $200. I don't know, we shall see in a couple months. But anyways, this shoe is going to be a cop on my list. I look forward to picking these up, adding them to my collection and into my rotation. A nice little twist, a switch up with the color and the retro and everything like that, so I like these. You know what, I think they're solid. Next up on the list, we have the Air Jordan 9 University Red. Now honestly, I don't know why they call them the University Reds, because they're gray and black and have a little red hit to them, so to me they should have called them something else. I'm gonna need you guys' help down below in the comment section giving me a new nickname for this sneaker, but I know at the end of the day these are not a cop for me. Don't get me wrong, the shoe is solid, they're not bad, they're not great, I don't know, they're just kind of like on the fence, and for me I don't see myself spending the money on the shoe, so for that reason I'm gonna have to pass like gas. Next up we have the Air Jordan I don't even want to talk about this one. Anyway, we gonna talk about it. The Air Jordan SE Sapphire. These right here, oh man, yeah, I get it, like springtime colors and all that stuff, but these just ain't doing it for me, bruh. I can't do it, especially with the mesh on the side and everything. Like, I just can't do it. I don't know. Don't get me wrong, everybody can like what they like, and if you like it, don't let me persuade you to not buy it if you like it. Trust me, buy what you like. But for me, I don't like them. Even if this was some special collab or something like that, I still wouldn't like them. And trust me, there's like Union collabs and other stuff like that that people be going crazy over, and I don't like all the Union 4s. They're just not for me, and that's completely fine. All I'm saying is these just ain't it. Let me know what you guys will rate these down below in the comment section out of 10. I'm gonna give them a solid 3. Now next up on the list, you guys know I'm a sucker for Air Jordan 6s. Now this sneaker is nowhere near the top 10 or top 15 Air Jordan 6 colorways of all time, anything like that, but it's a solid shoe simply because it's very simple. Whites, grays, a light mint green on it, nothing too crazy, nothing going wild over it. I'm not exactly sure if this is a men or women's release, but if this is a men's release, I would be interested in picking up this shoe, checking out the styles, cuts, materials, and everything like that, because I think they look like they might actually have some solid materials on them, but we shall see when we get the shoe in hand and in person. So I'm kind of on the fence about this shoe. I'm not like crazy pumped up to go get these, but I would be interested in checking them out. Let me know how you feel about the mint 6s down below in the comment section. Now let's take it to the next shoe. Now this one right here, this one right here I'm actually really excited about, and I have to get 2 pairs of them, and that is smashing the like button. If you haven't already, smash the like button, man. You know that helps the algorithm oh so much. Nah, but for real though, the UNC 6s, these things go crazy. The original PE is extremely fire, but this gives that Carmine vibe with the UNC twist, with the Argyle touches and everything like that, and I still really appreciate this version. Oh, and if you guys haven't seen that PE review, make sure you guys go check that one out. But back on topic, yes, these things are extremely dope. I need 2 pair in my collection. Don't be surprised if you see me rocking these as soon as I get them, because yeah, I love these. And I don't know, honestly, looking at this list with the playoff 12s and these 6s, those 2 are low-key at the top of my list as of right now based off of what I've seen. Next on the list, we have the Air Jordan 5 Low Women's Arctic Orange. This shoe is kind of like meh. You know what I'm saying? It's just like meh. I don't even know what else to say because I just said that twice, but either way, I just feel like meh when I look at this shoe. I don't have any positive or negative feelings about it. I think it's just meh. Let me know what word you would use to describe this shoe down below in the comment section, because all I can come up right now is just meh. Next up on the shoe, I think is a very solid cop for a lot of people, and that is going to be the Air Jordan 5 Racer Blue. These are my old high school colors, and I know for a fact if I was a young 16-year-old again and these had came out, I would be rocking these on game day all the time, rocking, representing with my Letterman jacket and all those other things. I would have been rocking them with so much pride. So because of those reasons, it makes me like this shoe a little bit more, and it's a pretty simple colorway, right? There's nothing too crazy that's going on. It's pretty easy to rock with a lot of different outfits and all those other things. So overall, I feel like it's a solid shoe. I'll give them like a 6.5, maybe 7. I don't know, we shall see. I gotta see them in person just to see the material with the nubuck and everything like that, but right now I'm gonna give them a solid 6.5, because there have been a lot of great Air Jordan 5 colorways that have come out over the years, so I can't rank these too high, because trust me, there's a lot of bangers out there. Next up, we have an Air Jordan 4 Custom Gone Wrong. I mean, oops, Amethyst Wave. These look like they were like a white canvas Jordan 4, and then they like tried to do some type of tie-dye galaxy type thing, and it kind of messed up, but they're like, you know what, we're gonna rock with it. Oh wait, actually, let's turn this into a GR release. As of right now, with these renderings that I have seen with the photos online, these are not doing it for me. And don't get me wrong, sometimes when you see photos online, you can definitely have a very different impression once you see a shoe in person. So like all the other shoes, I always stay open-minded and willing to see it and consider it and check it out and all those other things. But this one right here, yeah, as of right now, I just don't see myself picking these things up. I wouldn't mind giving you guys a review, but yeah, I don't know if I would keep them. Let me know how you guys feel about these down below, because yeah, these is also just maybe just meh. Okay, next up on the list, we have the Air Jordan 4 Women's Canvas. Now this kind of gives me the vibe of the last shoe, yet without the custom on it, and you just have the blank canvas and you can do whatever you want to. And I think this shoe in particular is going to be a great base sneaker for a lot of customs. So when this shoe comes out, we're gonna see on Instagram people tie-dyeing them, doing some type of rainbow effect on the sneaker, dip dyeing them, all those different things, and taking the shoe to a whole nother level. So this one I'm actually more open to, because it is, yes, a blank canvas. You can get creative and do something dope to the sneaker and customize it in your own way. I'm not really into the customizing and all that type of stuff for my own personal self and my collection, but I respect it, I love it, and I love to see people's artwork, and I think it's extremely dope to look at. Next up on the list, we have something that is very similar to the mint green 4s, and we have the Air Jordan 4 Infrared. Now I understand it with the infrared patches, but I wish they had some type of other name, because every time I think of infrared, I think of infrared 6s, right? So I don't know, it just kind of throws me off a little bit with the shades of gray compared to black with the infrared, but at the end of the day, I understand it with the infrared patches on it, so I'm gonna let them slide with this one. I mean, I guess I gotta let them slide with this one, right? But either way, I think these are solid. I think, again, what was the other one? A solid, what, 6.5 out of 10? We'll give these a 7 out of 10. And I don't know, honestly, these might look a little bit cooler in person and in hand, which we shall see, but this one I definitely do look forward to grabbing and potentially adding to my collection. This is that type of shoe that people low-key sleep on, and then later down the line, they're like, bro, how did those become $450? Okay, now this one gives me kind of like the True Blue 3 vibes to it a little bit, with the red twist to it. So we have the Cardinal Air Jordan 3, and honestly, yes, these are a cop. I'm excited to see what these look like in hand. I don't know about the shades of the colors with the reds and everything like that based off of this photo, but I think they're gonna be solid in hand, and I can definitely see a lot of people rocking this shoe during the summertime, so don't be surprised if you see people going after them. Next up, we have kind of a weird one right here, and that is the Air Jordan 3 Muslin. Not exactly sure how I feel feel about this shoe. I'm gonna throw it on the meh category, and we shall see once we get these in hand. They kind of got like that vintage vibe, but it's missing the elephant print on there, which is a very big characteristic of the sneaker. So I don't know, we shall see. Again, I'm really on the fence about these, but I feel like I'm leaning towards not wanting to get them, but I think I need to see these in person. Now to finish off the video with the bang, we got a couple Air Jordan 1s on the list, and here we have the high top OG light Bordeaux, also known to a lot of people as the Lakers 1s. I can definitely see a huge demand for this sneaker. I don't think this is going to be the best Air Jordan 1 of the year, anything like that, but it could potentially creep its place into the top 5 depending on the quality of materials, which we shall see in person. But I've heard that they're nice, so they might actually be worth the hype. With this shoe in particular, there is going to be a high % chance that you guys see a review with them on my channel, so stay tuned for that as well. Let's take it to the last shoe. Again, very similar to my high school colors. We have the high top OG dark Marina blue. I heard the materials was solid. The colorway is very simple, very clean, easy to rock. Obviously it don't match with every single thing, but you can pull a lot of fits off with these. I don't see these going for some crazy number, but they could potentially fall in that category like the Pollen Air Jordan 1s. A lot of people appreciate them, but the price isn't extremely crazy. Very affordable, attainable, a little bit over retail. Let me know what you think about them down below in the comment section. So that was 15 different Air Jordan 1s set to release this spring. This isn't including all of the collaborations that they haven't announced as well, so stay tuned for those. Like I told you guys before, there's gonna be an Ahmad 2 coming out, and there's a couple other collabs coming, which I'm not sure if I can tell you guys, so we'll wait to mention those. If you guys want to see any other tips, tricks, or updates, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you guys for tapping in as always. My name is DJ. I got to go. Yo, if you enjoyed this video and you want to make extra money or grow your shoe collection, I want to give you a free video with my 3 tips that were the most powerful that will help you grow your sneaker collection and make an additional $1,000 to $10,000 a month. All you need to do to get this free video is click on the first link in the description or the comment that's pinned in the comment section. That'll take you to a page where you can enter your email address, and I'll make sure that I send you a video right away. And if you enjoyed this video, again, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. My name is DJ. I'm signing out. I got to go. I'm gone. Peace.